in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on another team from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Bobcats will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets a block. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Ohio's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Coaches talk about third downs all the time. They emphasize it in football games, and that's a great start for this defense. They're ready for the pass, nice coverage in the back end. They get the sack, and they set the tone in this football game.
The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. The Bulls offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bobcats are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. Slips through the line. Quick step and go. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return a little bit of ground for the offense. To the air, it's Roberson. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Harris. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jordan. And it's a first down, they'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Quarterback gets the first down. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, take a second and think about Buffalo defensive players. Remember Khalil Mack? Well, last year, Sean Dolak and Rhett Murdoch led the NCAA in tackles. David, why does it seem like some schools just have that as part of their identity?
It's just fun. They just find those undersized guys that hunt, that play football, that play with aggressiveness. And to have the #1 tacklers in college football on your defense, A, that means you played a lot of snaps. B, that means you got a couple of dudes.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And that is one of the biggest plays of that young man's football life. The true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. His drive will open from the 15. Scanning the field, it's Navarro. Safe completion on the screen. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Rushes on him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Let's take a minute to talk about the big picture for Buffalo. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior.
Deep shot for the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Navarro. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get it through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Oh, he got loose. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Guys, just take a minute to chat about Buffalo. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future.
A shot toward the end zone. Right through his hands. You just have enough to make that catch, and it'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. From the shotgun, the inside give. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 40. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He's moving out of the pocket. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. He's going to take off. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
He'll poke, turning it on. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Smashes it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And this offense has been the story through two quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Bobcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. Dropping back, it's Navarro. And the rush will get to him at the 25. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan.
And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. The Bobcats will call on their punt team.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Fires to the right. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Swings it out to his running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the Bobcats need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bobcats will punt this one away. Makes a catch. Wants to make a move upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, better look out! He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Roberson. Under fire. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape scramble and go pick up the 1st down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter and Buffalo is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Carpenter. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the grab close to the logo. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. There he goes. Touchdown Bulls. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Gossett.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. The Bobcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Can they catch him? This guy is a daring punt return, man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the
Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. With the catch, it's Dennis.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time, 2nd and long from the 19. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bobcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Carpenter. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The inside handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, the running back has it. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Give to the running back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bobcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff from the gun. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop with this return. They'll mark it at the 32. To throw, it's Roberson. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Turns it on in midfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Man, I want to be the play caller. Just to have a guy at the quarterback spot that's over 100 yards now that he's chewed up. He can throw it, but he can also pull it down, and he's so elusive, makes plays, really makes this offense go.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Grabs it inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. They took it right down to the wire, final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, he worked so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yes, Palmer, talking about those moments, the free vacation, the hotel, the new spot, the new things you get to do, the practice is fine, but extra time with your boys.
No doubt about it. Memories that will last a lifetime. The bowl experience is something today in the college football playoff.
After a compelling season of action, it all comes down to this. 2 survivors to battle for the MAC Championship trophy. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Hermstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the Conference Championship trophy. And here's the return from inside the 5. So the Miami Redhawks offense is up first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to...
They pressure him and sack him, and be tackled inside the 10. Second down and long from the 9-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Finn. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Redhawks will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Bulls offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Getting set. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole.
Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulls. Here's the point after attempt.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Buffalo 7, Miami 0.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're behind the sticks on second and long here from the 12. To throw, it's Finn. Caught in the backfield. It's Brunson. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made out The Red Hawks will have 1st and 10 here.
First down for the offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Red Hawks will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Field it at the 25. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Running play gives the offense fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the ones that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On the move now. Heaves it deep down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Back's got it on a counter. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking downfield. It's Finn. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The Red Hawks will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Ball handed off. Just through the tackle. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. And Kirk gets Buffalo with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Buffalo 7, Miami, Ohio 0.
They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And now the running back's got it again. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. In the red area, it's Henderson. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Hand off to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Finn. He's running out of time here. Push and drop back at the 8-yard line. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Redhawks will line up to punt it away. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside. Defense.
After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now, 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So
they pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Throwing off play action.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now they come up second and goal from the 3.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets to completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after.
Touchdown, Buffalo. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this guy just continues to find ways into the end zone. Combination of great play calling and outstanding execution. This back is going to be a primary talking point for the opposing defense at halftime.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner is brought down to start with the next drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The shotgun handoff here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Finn. Grab down the middle. It's Brunson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Red Hawks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game through. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Touchdown, Bulls. The special teams produce a score. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt returner takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
Return starts from inside the 5. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. A great regular season, and now an entertaining first half in this MAC championship. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the MAC championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Red Hawks will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. first play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back. It's Finn. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Red Hawks will line up to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in a pretty good field position. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. And the runner takes off to his right. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Receiver in motion now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming up, second down and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Game moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
And this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to pass. It's Finn. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. Pass complete. It's second down now. grab behind the line. It's Russell. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Redhawks begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pass was swarming him again.
You know, at this point, that sack might as well be a white flag for this offense. It's now 4th down. You're down by more than 3 scores here late in the game. If you're going to have any shot today, maybe it's about time you hope for a big play from your own defense.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Kirk gets Buffalo with the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats.
42. Miami, Ohio. 0.
Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulls.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Miami, Ohio. 0.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back. It's Finn. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I guess the bad news here is this game is more likely over, seeing that the offense is yet to score. But the good news, you never know. Maybe a comeback from this kind of deficit with the time remaining, it would be historic. So maybe you should stick around if you want a shot at witnessing history.
Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's a foot race. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Touchdown, Buffalo. They could not stop it.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
That makes the score Buffalo 56. Miami.
He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the Miami.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back to pass. It's Finn. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Looking for a man. That's reeled in. It's Crawford. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The Red Hawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
And 1st down for the offense.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. And the Red Hawks churn out another 1st down. Keeps it on the draw. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Red Hawks will have to kick it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Leaning on the run game here late. As the 1st down is still going. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown! They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
63, Miami, Ohio, 0.
And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Red Hawks offense retakes the field now. Time running out of this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. They'll run it from the gun. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. A direct snap. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next.
Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Out past the 30. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Breaks free. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
That makes the score Buffalo 70.
Turn starts inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They'll give it to the back. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. And the Redhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Finn. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
They'll kick it away here. And it's taken right around the 35. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams like this, and now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. It's a great accomplishment. But now we have to wait and see what the committee will do and if they'll invite this team to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hello and welcome to Montgomery, Alabama. We're excited to be here. A couple of teams prepared for a showdown to see who will emerge as victors in today's IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should...
Turning it on! Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Bulls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Gives it on the option. Open space at the 25. He now has 63 yards rushing in this game, and what a year he's had, getting closer and closer to 1,800 for the season. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Bobcats offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and
they wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They'll ride the hot hand. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for room. It's Henderson. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The option look. He'll toss it. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Finding open areas. There he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. Once he got some room, it was over.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The Bobcats in the hurry up. He'll keep it himself. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Right on the money. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. He takes it at the 45. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll try the run. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Bulls. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bobcats racing to the line in a hurry up. The give to the back. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Punt is on its way. Touchdown, Buffalo! Stealing a score on special teams.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pump up, and this guy got a lot of that pump, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams, you can see the speed, you can see the wheels, and you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Caught in the backfield, it's Lions. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Anderson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Wants to return it. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
He's going to run it. First down and more. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pick up of 10 and the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for space, it's Henderson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. A 3rd and long here. They can pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. He just refused to go down, kept finding space, and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add them.
From the gun, give on the inside. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Bulls will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. While that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
And I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. Bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Bounced off his feet.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. On the ground with the counter. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing it.
And the Bulls with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Bulls are on the move. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. First down marker just short of the goal line. out of the shotgun. They go to the ground. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Bulls will try to convert on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Gets drilled as he throws the big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Line getting set on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Dropping back, it's Yarnell. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. He's got it near midfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And the Bulls will move the sticks with the 1st down.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these 1st downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football is a game of inches, and you've just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them out.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. Sweet cut there. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock. Hand it off. Let the running back do the rest.
And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They'll run the option. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And the point after is good.
35, Texas State, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Yarnell. He's going up top here late in the game. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Slithers into space. Inside the 35. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Gets it past the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Bulls are threatening in the red zone. Might as well give it to him again. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just hooked.